Hey everyone, welcome back to In the Alley. My name is Cody. Glad you guys are back for another video. Week 18 recap part 1, the earlier games from the Saturday slate. A couple of Western Conference teams, couple of Eastern Conference teams, but these are the 6:05 p.m. Central Time kickoffs. If you want the later games and stuff, that'll be in a different video, but let's dive into the earlier ones. Let's start our Saturday off right, but we have some technical difficulties. 7-0 already Arizona. Left side, 5-yard touchdown pass to Naquan Murray to tie it. Arizona will move down the field, right side RPO keeper Dalton Snead from 1 yard out to take the lead right back. Ensuing kickoff should be nothing special, just a simple squibber. Up the middle is going to go between Callie Rashad's legs, though he's going to have to fall on it in the end zone. It's a rouge for the Rattlers. San Antonio will get the ball back, and it's just a simple RPO handoff up the middle from 4 yards out. It's a 1-point game in San Antonio. 2 minutes to play here in the first half, facing a 3rd and 4 over the middle. Open is Jamal Miles. He's going to break the tackle and go in from 14 yards. In the final play of the first half, Tyler Huddle is on for a 23-yard field goal. Kick is up. It is good, 22-17. We venture into the second half now. San Antonio moves down to the field. 2nd and goal from the 5. It's Callie Rashad taking it in. And then just the next very possession, it's going to be Dalton Snead looking over the middle in the zone coverage. Trey Dixon reaches across, taking the lead back. 4th and 8 for San Antonio. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Colazo's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He has all the time in the world. He can write a book. Eventually finds an open Naquan Murray to take it in for the score. Ensuing kickoff here, Tyler Huddle is going to drill this one in between the uprights for a deuce, 32-28. Fourth quarter here, facing a 4th and 3 are the Rattlers. They need a first down or a touchdown. They will get the latter of those options. 17-yard pass over the middle to Corey Reed for the score. San Antonio will answer back, though. 9 minutes to play here. Pop pass over. It's Naquan Murray's 3rd of the night. 5.5 to play here in the game. It is a 4-point lead for the Gunslingers, but not for long. Off the left side, Dalton Snead in from 28 yards out. And here we go, final play of the game. It's a win or a loss. San Antonio's going for a long field goal by Tyler Huddle. Snap down, kick is up. It is no good, 41-39. The most heated rivalry in the IFL, not really, but it's Fishers and San Diego starting something here. Rudy Johnson with a 2-yard touchdown rush up the middle to get the scoring going. And then 5 minutes to play here. It's going to be a simple keeper up the middle. Felix Harper with a 1-yard touchdown rush. Back and forth we go here. It's going to be Nate Davis taking the snap, looking left side. Dallas Daniels is going to outrun his defender, take it in from 19 yards out. But this is not the same clip. This is another 1-yard touchdown rush for Felix Harper. They're going to go up 14-13. Fishers gets the ball back here with a chance to extend their lead. They will do exactly that. Isaiah Coulter back of the end zone, sliding in for the score. San Diego will get back to it. It's going to be Nate Davis handing it off to Rudy Johnson. He just dives in for another touchdown. We are tied at 20. What could be the final points of the first half is going to be Isaiah Coulter doubling up on his touchdowns. Amazing touchdown grab for him right there. And yeah, that's foreshadowing. We've seen the clip. It's going to be Nate Davis with 1 second left, airing it to the end zone to try and tie this up before the half. Aaron Jackson into the wall with the interception. He's got blockers. He's got room. He's going to outrun all of the big old offensive linemen. Nate Davis can't do anything. He hurdles over him. It is a pick 6 before the half. To the second half we go, facing a 4th and 5. It's going to be Isaiah Coulter tripling up on a touchdown over the middle and across that goal line for another score. And then we go again. Fishers getting the ball back here. Felix Harper can't find anyone open. He's going to try and shake defenders, try and scramble out, find anyone, and just goes boop, taken down for a sack. 2nd and 5 from the 15-yard line of Fishers. Nate Davis is going to take the snap. He's going to look to the left side. John Maldonado open across that goal line, 39-26. Callum Sutherland, though, is going to put Fishers up by just a little bit more. It's a 25-yard field goal. Kick is up. It is good, 42-26. Game's not out of reach yet. 8.5 to play. Davis is going to throw an out route. It's going to be Maldonado reaching across the goal line, 42-32. But this one might do it. It's going to be a motion handoff up the middle, 49-32 on Dominic Roberto's run. And then we have a garbage time touchdown going to the left side. Shane Hooks brings it in from 15 yards out, 49-40, your final Fishers. Another edition of the I-80 rivalry, Quad City and Iowa getting it going here. James Cahoon dropping back, throwing a deep bomb. It is going to be intercepted by Cameron Harrell, but after a challenge by Iowa, it's a 30-yard touchdown reception for Kean Williams. And DeQuan Neal is looking to get this game going on the Quad City side. He's going to throw an interception. Kayla Street bouncing off the dashers. He has some blockers. He has a lane. It's a pick 6 for the Barnstormers, 14-0. Steam Wheelers will get on the board here from the 14-yard line, sending his men in motion. DeQuan Neal on a quarterback draw up the middle has a lane, and he takes it in to open their scoring. And you're going to see a lot of this tonight. DeQuan Neal sending his men in motion. RPO keeper to the left side. His second touchdown of the evening to tie it. Drive stalls out for Iowa. Gabriel Rui comes on for a 23-yard field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good and is 17-14. Steam Wheelers will take it. It's DeQuan Neal again. A 10-yard rush to the left side. Taking it across. Another score. We are already at the 1-minute warning. We're pretty close to it, trying to take the lead here. Cahoon throws left side. DeMonte Martin has it, a 14-yard touchdown to take the lead. Steam Wheelers will answer right back, though. Below 10 seconds, DeQuan Neal with his 4th rushing touchdown of just the first half. Oh, and he's not done yet. We start the second half. DeQuan Neal, he's going to outrun that defensive line, shake that tackle, cut inside, cut up the middle. He has a 17-yard touchdown, his 5th. Iowa, though, will try and respond here, and they will. This is a very fun play. Raheem Harvey shakes that defender down the sideline. Oh, he's going to cut inside. He has blockers. He's got another blocker. He has a 3rd blocker. It is a 46-yard touchdown. Ensuing kickoff, Gabriel Rui is going to nail this one right between the uprights. That means it's a deuce, 35-33. But you know what that means. DeQuan Neal says, I'm going to take this by myself for the 6th time tonight. He has 6 rushing touchdowns on the evening. And now Quad City's defense is starting to feel it. Cahoon is going to go up the pocket and get sacked for a loss, which means Quad City's going to take over here, but this time it's a 25-yard rush. Jared Ware has a lane. He's going to escape some tackles and spin his way into the end zone. Needing something here. It's 4th and 10. They're down by 16. James Cahoon feels the pressure, rolls out of the pocket, heaves it to the sideline. It is leaping and caught by Kean Williams. It's a 33-yard touchdown as he reaches across that goal line to make it a game. And a game it shall be for not much longer. To the 1-minute warning, Kyle Kaplan on for 42 yards. It is up and good. And finally, 25 seconds thrown to the right side. Kean Williams will make it. No onside kick recovery. 52-45. Quad City takes it. All right, let's do this. I am in my car on a lunch break, but we got some stats to talk about when it comes to Arizona and San Antonio because they haven't had it since, well, today or last night, Tuesday night, and I'd recorded most of this stuff on a Tuesday afternoon. So with that, as I lose my paper, let's dive into the stats here. Stats on the face. We'll fix it in post, but you know what I mean. Let's talk about these stats and how this game went. First things first, we have a 41-39 victory for the Arizona Rattlers and what was a very, very back and forth game here. And for Arizona, it was just another Kevin Guy devil magic kind of thing. And San Antonio, they surprised me. They've been playing well over the last couple of weeks. They just couldn't get it. I mean, it was a missed field goal. I'm not going to blame the kicker. There were plenty of opportunities for San Antonio to shut down Arizona. They had a 4th down stop that they couldn't get late in the game. They couldn't get over that hump. They led multiple times in this one, just couldn't make the stops when they needed to. Arizona able to make things count when it mattered, and that's where we have it. But 41-39, taking a look at the game leaders on the left side. Dalton Snead, 12 of 15 for 116 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Snead is your leading rusher with 81 yards on 10 carries and 2 touchdowns. And Jamal Miles, your leading rusher for Arizona, 3 catches, 42 yards, and 1 touchdown. Joaquin Collazo, 15 of 22, 126 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Very good game for Collazo. Keyshawn Harper, 13 carries, 20 yards, and 1 touchdown. And Callie Rashad, another good game for Callie Rashad, 6 catches, 57 yards, and 1 touchdown. Taking a look at the team stats on the right side, not that good on 3rd downs for, I mean, that's decent for 3rd down for both sides. 3 for 6 for Arizona, 5 for 11 for San Antonio. But on 4th downs, that's where Arizona, they made their bread and butter right there. 3 for 3, so when they didn't get 3rd downs, they converted the 4th downs. So like I've said before in other recaps, just kind of a quasi 100% there. 5 for 11 for San Antonio, 3 for 3 on 3rd downs. Both teams converting 4th downs. Both teams converting 4th downs really well. Total yards favored the Rattlers. When you look at the passing and rushing yards, Only 55 rushing yards. We know San Antonio is going to throw it a little bit more than they run it, but to only see 55, considering what Harper and company did against Jacksonville, just kind of sucks. Now we know Arizona kind of shut it down a little bit, but that's where we have it. Field goals, just 1 for 2 for San Antonio. Obviously, the missed one is the one at the end of the game. No turnovers for both sides. That's another big thing. And sorry, my phone just went off. But penalties, 6 for 65, 4 for 22 in favor of the home cooking for San Antonio. Not really, but someone has to have more penalties than the other. Taking a look at the notes and everything that I have written down here, the technical difficulties, first and foremost. We did not get into this game until 6 minutes or so left in the first quarter. Stream was choppy. They eventually got it fixed and figured out, but for the most part, that's just kind of where we started out. We start with goal to go for San Antonio. Collazo hits Murray in the end zone. We're tied up. The very first touchdown was a Ron Brown rushing touchdown. So kickoff hits an up man. San Antonio recovers. Arizona challenges it. The call is overturned. The recovery is for the Rattlers. Rattlers backed up, but Snead bails them out. He rushes in to break the tie. Kickoff stays in the end zone for San Antonio. They give up a rouge. Cali Rashad and Joaquin Collazo both convert fourth downs, and Keyshawn Harper has an RPO handoff touchdown. Arizona goes right down the field on their next drive. They kill some time. Miles has a catch, turns upfield and into the end zone for a score. Onside attempt for Arizona is recovered by San Antonio with the 1 minute warning. Gunslingers, they get it to the 1 yard line, and then I think it was Harper or Rashad. They slid down, and I'm wondering, why did they slide? They wanted to score with no time on the clock, obviously. Collazo has trouble with a snap. He loses yards, then throws an incompletion, and Tyler Huddle makes a 23-yard field goal. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. You could have had 6, and if your defense could have held strong for like 30 seconds, but that's the strategy that they wanted to play. I'm not a coach, so there you go. San Antonio receives the second half kick, so again, I'm wondering why they didn't try and score a touchdown. They tried, but you know what I mean. But they score to start the second half. Collazo to Rashad in the end zone. Gunslingers take the lead. Maybe they were happy just taking the points. Arizona answers right back in 3 plays. Trey Dixon reaches across the goal line and scores. Face mask moves the chains. Fourth down throw to Naquan Murray. Of course, it's Naquan Murray. It's a great play. Touchdown San Antonio. Huddle hits a deuce, and they stretch the lead to 4. So at this point, San Antonio is leading 32-28. We go to the fourth quarter. Rattlers keep the ball on the ground until Corey Reed has a touchdown through the air on fourth down. So a fourth down conversion for the Rattlers. Roughing the passer gets San Antonio to midfield. Rashad, again, he had one hell of a game. Big catch and carries down to the 2. Lofted pass to Murray, caps off the drive. Gunslingers and Rattlers just trading the lead back and forth. San Antonio forces Arizona into a fourth down, but the Rattlers convert. And Dalton Snead puts the team on his back with a 28-yard touchdown rush. Extra point is blocked. Arizona only has a 2-point lead. Rashad has a great kick return. They get down to the Arizona 13-yard line. Penalties move San Antonio inside the 10. Are they primed for an upset here? We get to a fourth down at the 1 minute warning. Tyler Huddle comes on. He misses the field goal. Arizona needs a first down to ice the game, and they do it. Rattlers escape with a victory. So there we have it. I don't want to do this in my car ever again, but that's where we have it for the recap. We have a 41-39 victory. A nice back-and-forth battle between these two teams. San Antonio so close to an upset, and again, I'm not blaming the missed field goal. They had multiple opportunities to get through it. They just couldn't do it. Huddle did miss some extra points too, but again, you had opportunities to stop Arizona. They converted all their fourth downs. That's just where we have it. But with that, let's go take a look at our other recaps as we continue on with the first half of the Saturday recaps. All right, we have seen the touchdowns, tackles, turnovers, sacks, highlights, lowlights, anything and everything included. We actually have stats for our final 2 recaps, so we'll touch on them. But middle one here, our other 6:05 p.m. Central Time kickoff, and surprisingly a really, really good game here. I won't stall any further. Stats on the face, let's talk about it. We have a 49-40 victory for the Fishers Freight at home. This was a really, really fun game. One of those underrated games, dare I say. This was one of these, hey, the Fishers gets out to a lead and San Diego's able to make a comeback, but just one of those too little, too late things, man. Game leaders on the left side, Nate Davis for San Diego, 21 of 32, 215 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. And these stats are from the Indoor Football League website. I did not take these. Rudy Johnson, 4 carries, 9 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Shane Hooks, 9 catches, 96 yards, and 1 touchdown. Welcome to the Indoor Football League. Now, I know he's been on the roster for a week or two now, but still, a very, very good stat line. Felix Harper, 11 of 19, 88 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He is also your leading rusher, 17 carries, 49 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Journey Sloan, 2 catches, 34 yards, no touchdowns. So let's dive into these stats on the right side here, and again, kind of take it with a grain of salt, because I do not believe that Fishers had 28 touchdowns. We'll talk about that in the notes. 28 to 19 touchdowns, or first downs, excuse me. I know I said touchdowns, but first downs. 3 for 5 for San Diego, and 1 for 2 for fourth downs. 5 for 10 for Fishers, 2 for 2 on fourth down. So not the best days on third down. Pretty good, though. I mean, it's not the worst. Total yards are roughly the same, but polar opposites. We know San Diego throws it. We know Fishers runs it, and you know that. But the lack of rushing. San Diego has rushed the ball for San Diego for their interpretation. They've run the ball really well, but this one only 4 attempts for 9 yards. That's it. Now, again, Trayvon Van, they don't really have a true running back, so I wondered if that was going to falter in this game, and it did. Fishers, though, they controlled the clock. They controlled the clock a lot. And we'll talk about that in a second here. But yeah, 215 yards. You knew San Diego could strike back in a quick way. No pun intended. Rushing for Fishers, obviously heavy-handed here with Felix Harper and many others getting some carries. 1 for 2 on field goals for the Freight. Penalties favor Fishers with the least amount of penalties. And just the one turnover to speak of, the pick 6 interception right before the half. You've seen the highlights. It's a very, very fun interception return. Gotta give credit where it's due for Aaron Jackson, man. That was a really, really good one. But let's talk some notes and things along those lines, and how the game flow kind of went. We start off with a big pass to Hooks down the sideline. San Diego punch it in on 3rd and goal. Fishers runs. They get a defensive pass interference. Harper sneaks it in. They take 5.5 minutes off the clock. You can see where I do not believe they have 28 first downs. 5.5 minutes off the clock. Strike force, strike fast. Couple passes, 3rd down conversion, and Dallas Daniels with the touchdown catch. Nice throw by Harper, better catch for Journey Sloan. Harper has his 2nd sneak touchdown of the night. Strike force work inside the Fishers 10, but drive goes 4 and out. Freight take over. That's a turning point. Fishers with another long drive, this time 7+ minutes. Penalties help, but it's an Isaiah Coulter touchdown. Even though Fishers is taking this time off the clock, we know San Diego can score quick. I mentioned that earlier. Something to watch out for. Case in point, Shane Hooks catch down to the 2. Rudy Johnson rushes it in. Lacayo taken out on the extra point, and now Josh Castro, the offensive lineman, is going to do a kickoff. Fishers hoping to run the ball, run some clock, and be the last to score at the half. Oh my God, Isaiah Coulter, you madman. What a catch. What an incredible, incredible catch. You saw the highlights. I am still in awe with that catch. We've seen a lot of fun plays this season. San Diego with 1 second left. Davis throws to the end zone. It's intercepted. Aaron Jackson takes it. Now, I thought he was touched against the wall, but he's not. You saw this highlight too. It's a pick 6. He takes it all the way. And those two plays for Fishers. Freight start the second half with another Coulter touchdown. They lead by 19. Kicking woes for Fishers, missed extra points, botched snaps. I think Callum Sutherland missed a couple of extra points. He's missed a field goal. Well, he'll miss a field goal. Foreshadowing, I guess. Kickoff hits an up man. Tamar Hart leaps and catches it. Freight retain possession. Fishers can't do anything with the possession. Missed field goal by Sutherland. There's your foreshadowing. San Diego take their first snap of the second half with 6:18 in the third quarter. Fishers just squeezing the life out of that clock. Fourth down. I said clock. Fourth down, strike force. Maldonado gains 15 to keep the drive alive. Davis fires a strike to Hooks, who is in the end zone. San Diego has it right back. So Hooks actually has a couple of touchdowns in this one, but the stats only showed him with 1, right? Yes. So he actually had more than 1 receiving touchdown. Anyway, Freight able to get it to the San Diego 10, but nothing else. Sutherland redemption with a 25-yard field goal. 4 throws, 4 catches. Maldonado with a touchdown grab, being the last one. San Diego not going away. Roberto with a nice run, but unsportsmanlike after the play. It moves them back just for Stokes to make the yards back up on a nice play. Another long drive, 4.5 minutes, and this is Fishers from the first 2 weeks of the season. Just running. Dare I say, if not better than the first 2 weeks of the season. Maldonado, third down catch, moves the chains. Strike force need to go quick here. Hooks has another touchdown. There's a slim chance, but a chance regardless. Onside, though, recovered by Fishers. That'll do it. 49-40. Freight take this one. Again, they're eliminated from the playoffs, but they're going to finish the season strong. San Diego, that takes a hit to their opportunity to host a playoff game, at least in the first round, and that's where we kind of leave it. So, big day for Fishers. They're able to pull the upset at home. San Diego left scratching their head. All right, we have seen the touchdowns, tackles, turnovers, sacks, anything and everything included. So let's talk stats. Let's talk a little bit narratives, opinions, anything and everything included. We've already got 2 down, last one for the earlier slate of games. This one no different. Stats on the face. Let's go. We have a 52-45 victory for the Quad City Steamwheelers in this one. This is just another one of those games where Iowa kind of lets the game get away from them. They make the score look more respectable, but it's yet another garbage time touchdown. I'm not saying Iowa is the only one at fault for scoring garbage time touchdowns, but man, they like to make the score look better than probably what it was. DeQuan Neal having one hell of a day for the Steamwheelers. Not a bad day, all things considered, for Kean Williams, James Cahoon as well, and a couple of others. But for the most part, let's talk the stats on the left side. DeQuan Neal, 7 of 13 for 63 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. 17 carries, 115 yards for Neal, 6 rushing touchdowns. I wonder if that is enough for Offensive Player of the Week. We will see. Tamarian Terry, 1 catch, 24 yards, and no touchdowns. Again, they did not throw the ball that much. And all things considered, Neal was not the most accurate. His 1 interception was technically a completion for a touchdown, but it was to Iowa. James Cahoon, 19 of 39, 228 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks. He's your leading rusher as well, 3 carries for 13 yards. And Kean Williams, 6 catches, 86 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Again, he is just, all things considered for Iowa, Kean Williams has been mainly the lone bright spot for the Barnstormers. Over here to the team stats on the right side, neither team very good on 3rd down and on 4th down as well. Not a lot of 4th downs between the two, and that's kind of where we have it. Roughly the same when it comes to total yards, but again, just like the last recap, we know Iowa's going to throw it. Quad City, they're more of a balanced style offense, but they were running really well, so they were not going to break away from that. So only the 63 passing yards, but only 25 rushing yards for Iowa. But hey, it's better than the negatives that they've had in the previous weeks. 204 rushing yards for the Steamwheelers on 30 attempts. Both teams 1 for 3 on field goals. Favors Iowa at home for the penalties, and just the 1 turnover between the two teams with this one. So not a bad day overall. Just is one of these days that Iowa and Quad City were just battling it out, and then just a couple of mistakes, and Iowa just couldn't get back into it. Looking at the notes over here, let's start with a 3rd down shot to the end zone. Harrell has a pick. Iowa challenges it. It's reversed. Kean Williams has a touchdown. So we're already starting out with the controversy. Ref said that it was an interception for Harrell in the end zone. They reversed the call. It is a touchdown for Kean Williams, and both teams have a gripe, I guess. Neal's picked by who else? Caleb Street. He has another pick 6 on this season. Just a very... if Kean Williams is the bright spot on the offense, Street's been the bright spot on the defense for Iowa. Neal shows his speed on some runs, finishes with a 14-yard quarterback draw for a touchdown. Barnstormers get to the 5-yard line. Rui misses a field goal. Quad City can tie it up. Tamarian Terry was wide open on the right sideline. DeQuan Neal just overthrew him. It was a shame. 3 and out for the Steamwheelers. Kaplan's field goal is short. Street has an all-right return. Now Iowa goes 3 and out. Rui misses another field goal. Big catch for Terry, tackle to the 2. RPO keeper for Neal to the left side, and he goes in. Hood has a great return. Williams, Martin have catches, but the drive can't get a touchdown. Rui will, however. He tacks on 3 points from 23 yards out, so a little bit of redemption. Back-to-back catches for Kevon Rudd to move the sticks. Back-to-back runs for DeQuan Neal. He scores again. DeMonte Martin has a 4th down catch to extend the Iowa drive, and then a touchdown to cap it off. From the 1-minute warning, Quad City uses 54 seconds of it and has 4 touchdowns for Neal on the ground, his 4th rushing touchdown. To start the second half, Neal playing Madden out here, scrambling, finding room. He has a 5th rushing touchdown. It's a really fun play. 4 and out for Iowa. Quad City takes over, and I think this is really where Quad City started to take over. Steamwheelers go 3 and out, though. Kaplan misses a field goal. It's a good stop by Iowa. Cahoon hits Harvey, who makes a man miss. He goes sideline to sideline, has blockers. He has scoring, or my goodness, he has blockers and he scores. Wow, so maybe this is not the turning point. I have this in my notes. Now Rui hits a deuce, and it's only a 2-point game in Des Moines. Quad City faces a 4th and 2. Neal again rushes. He has a big gain for a first down, and then he has 6. Count them, 6 rushing touchdowns. Dude is on fire. Barnstormers work to the 15. Cahoon is sacked. Iowa can't convert a 4th down. Maybe this is the turning point. Quad City takes over. 2 key rushes for Jared Ware, breaking tackles to midfield, and then finally another rush to get into the end zone. That could be it. Steamwheelers have had a couple of interceptions bounce off their defenders' hands and been dropped. Williams keeping Iowa in it. Big catch and run for a touchdown on 4th down. Steamwheelers return it. They're running so well in this game. Chim and Duncan now playing offensive lineman as Ivory Scott gets hurt for Quad City. Penalties back up Quad City, but Kaplan comes out for a field goal, and it literally leads over the crossbar and goes like something you see out of a commercial or a movie. Cahoon finds an open hood, and he breaks tackles to the 1-yard line. Cahoon hits Williams. That's the over. Yay. Onside recovered by Quad City. Iowa challenges. They lose the challenge. There's some scuffling going on, a couple of shoves and stuff like that. Steamwheelers end up running out the clock, and that does it. It's a 52 to 49 victory for the Steamwheelers. They need to win their final game in order to clinch the number 1 seed or have Green Bay lose. Iowa has been eliminated for quite a while now, but again, any chance to beat a rival, they got close. They had to battle back from 10 points down, and even more than that at one point. And just not enough, man. They just kind of let it loose. So, and again, at one point, they were only down by 2 points. Quad City was able to tack on 2 touchdowns, and at that point, it was just probably a little too late again for Iowa. Kind of this story of the year for them. But that's where we have it. 52 to 45. Quad City takes the victory. Let's go take a look at our bets, wrap up, and get out of here. Nope, not this one. I'll be honest, I didn't think San Antonio would bring their A game, and they did. And I also didn't expect Arizona to kind of play the way that they did. They didn't play bad, but yeah, San Antonio played really well in this one, so not this bet. Plus 180. I thought Fishers would do it, and they did it. They gave us a scare, but the over hits. We win money. And that is it for the first half of the Week 18 recap. The second half I'm hoping to get out here in the next couple of days. It might take a minute because I am traveling up to the Quad Cities this upcoming weekend to watch the Tulsa and Quad City game, the final game of the regular season for both teams. And it could be a preview for their playoff matchup if things break that way. But I'm going to go up there. I get to go see family, play around at golf with all of them, and really just hang out up there for a couple of days. So if you were at the game, you're a Quad City fan, Tulsa fan, live in the area, do whatever, and you want to come say hi, cool, neat. I'll say hi back, I guess. I don't know. I'm not using this for any clout or anything. It's just one of those awkward things where it's like, hey. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So if you want to say hi, cool, awesome. I'll say hi back. Hoping to talk to, coaches, players, fans, do whatever. Just take in the atmosphere. Try and make a trip up there once a year. I did it last year against the Green Bay game. I think it was when they signed Arslanian, and that was a really fun game. And I'm hoping to do it again. So yeah, if you're up there, cool. But until then, I'm going to take off here, guys. Be on the lookout for that second recap video. If I have a playoff video out, if I run out of time, whatever, but I'm hoping to get the recaps and stuff out first before I do any playoffs. It's pretty cut and dry. All the playoff spots have been done. It's just up to seeding. So, I don't know if I want to waste time and breath for that. But anyway, I'm going to take off here, guys. Love and appreciate every single one of you. If you feel so inclined, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you don't, neat. But anyway, I'm going to take off here, guys. I got plenty more to do. Not a lot of time to do it as I'm going to make a 5.5 hour trip from Kansas City up to the Quad Cities. So anyway, take off here, guys. Love you. See ya.